Yeah, big up MistaRax. Beautiful day here in the park, really early in the morning. MistaRax is always here. He's always the first. Maybe he doesn't go home. I think he lurks around the back over there. That's where he normally hangs out. But yeah, MistaRax asked me if I had any thoughts for today. And, you know, the last 2 times I've spoken, they've been about the trans phenomenon, let's say. And you know, it's not something I want to beat people over the head on, and maybe it doesn't make now, after the kind of salacious part of it's already been absorbed, maybe it's not that interesting. But for me, you know, it is an important issue as far as children are concerned and being taught you're in the wrong body. But I don't know, today I hope to have well, I won't say a conversation. I would really like to hear Sophia Lewis's story. Now, I call him Sophia because he wants me to call him Sophia, and I have no problem with that. And Sophia has openly stated that, you know, he is not a biological woman. So that actually puts Sophia in another area as far as the trans activists go. I'm sure she gets it in the neck from them. But I would be genuinely interested, because I know he's only 20 years old. And, you know, how Sophia's journey to where Sophia is today here in the park, and I'm interested in people's journeys, because you don't know the man until you've walked in his shoes. So it would be interesting to see how maybe her upbringing, maybe her the influences in her life, or whatever. But I'd be fascinated to just hear her talk and share some of her experiences. So yeah, here's hoping that maybe I won't come to you, Sophia, but if you're interested in sharing your story, I would really like to hear it. And yeah, hopefully the other people in the park who, I don't know, you know, when you hear the term trans, it's very easy to pick up a stone and start throwing it. And that is never my intention, much as I think it is a delusion, much as I think we're moving into realms mankind have never ever visited before, and it's a huge concern, especially where young children are concerned. But most of us, we have this kind of gall in us, and some people it just bursts out. It doesn't really matter where it bursts out, but a lot of us, we save it up for kind of righteous anger. And we think we found somebody who deserves it, we give it to them. And, you know, and I want to avoid that. So, yeah, it would be great, Sophia, if you're in the park. I welcome you to come over, and I would love to hear your story. And I'm sure MistaRax would, if he sees us talking, he's going to be over here like you wouldn't believe. So, yeah, big up MistaRax. Again, love his stuff. Like, subscribe, all the rest of it. Have a great day in the park.